Hey, it's LeeAnn Sims, your confidence coach, and I am sharing with you 5 ways to speak with authority. Here is way number 4: preparation and practice. Oh, for all of you high achieving overachievers out there, give me a hand raise, give me an amen. This is probably so easy for you. If you are about to present, I already know you have thought about this thing 50, 11 times, as our boy Usher would say. But let me tell you this: practice and preparation is so important. And here is one thing, a couple things that I do to practice and to prepare. One, in outlining what I'm going to say. Now, I don't do the perfect outline, but I want you to take some time to jot out your thoughts, organize your thoughts as we've talked about in the previous lesson, to really consider how do you want to get to the end. Think about the end first and then reverse engineer it so you know where to start them on your journey. You got to know where you're taking people. And as you practice, you can take liberty to move those points around, right? Think about your audience. A lot of times in the corporate space, we will do meetings before the meeting. You also can do a meeting after the meeting to confirm that they heard what you said. You can get some people in the room in advance if you're doing a keynote presentation, keynote style, to get people to ask questions so it looks like your audience is engaged. It's okay to plant questions. It's also okay to test out your content with a couple of other people who might be dissenters, who might not be people who you know will rally for you. You want to talk with people who not only would support you, but also who you know probably don't agree with what you are sharing. If I'm going into an organization to speak, if I'm going into an audience maybe I'm not too familiar with, I get really comfortable with the person who invited me and I ask them a little bit more about their audience. How many people? What are their interests? What do they know about this topic? What's maybe one burning question that you know they have? What's the objective that you want to make sure we reach by me sharing this message? Also, you can take some time to actually speak out loud your presentation beforehand. I do that a lot of times, especially when it is a situation where I'm standing up in front of an audience to share. I will walk through my presentation several times before I go in. But here's the key around preparation: I don't want you to overdo it. Repeat that. I will not, on Scout's honor, over practice or over prepare. Here's why: you will freak yourself out. Okay. You know when you've crossed that line. I can't tell you what that line is for you, but you know when you're about to cross a line where it's moving away from preparation and moving into anxiousness with preparation. We don't want that. You can really get in your head and step on your own feet before you even go in the room. Remember what I said before. If you were asked to come into the room, you deserve a seat at the table. Shoot, even if you weren't asked, if you're in the room, somebody had to open a door or you worked your butt off to open the door for you, you deserve to be there. So go in knowing you deserve to be there, and even with your preparation, so you don't overdo it or prepare anxiously.